Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday, and we are back with our latest episode of Tabletop Tuesday. And we have a special guest joining us tonight. So we are excited to welcome Brian Picarillo to the stream. Hello, Brian.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
And Brian is going to show us, he has a game on Kickstarter right now that a lot of you have not heard about yet, and you should. So we are going to play Fortune and Fame. Fame and Fortune. I keep saying it in the wrong order. Brian, why don't you tell us a little bit about your game?
Sure. So Fame and Fortune is a 1 to 7 player cooperative PvP, PvE dungeon crawler game where everyone kind of gets together to take down a legion of monsters before they resurrect their big bad monster master. And
Nice.
It's been a work in progress for about 2 years. It's got elements of a lot of my favorite games, but links together in a way that I find unique. And I hope you guys have fun playing it.
This is definitely right up our alley kind of game.
It's definitely got a lot of ways you can play it. And so I've never had the same game happen more than once, which is really always entertaining for me because I get
cool.
bored with some games get stale after a while. This one, I'm on my 200th playtest, still having fun.
That's awesome. And you said, how long have you been working on this game?
About 2 years now.
Okay. And is this your first game?
It's my first game. Midway through, my fiance told me I needed to take a break, so I developed another one, and then I sold that one.
Cool.
Yep.
That's awesome.
This is my baby, though.
I get that. I understand that. We understand that. We've met a lot of different folks and played their games, and we will take very good care of your baby while you're here.
Thanks.
So I'm going to drop a link to the Kickstarter in the chat right now so that if you want to check it out, except I can't talk and type at the same time. Jim, talk about something while I try to type things.
Oh, yeah, just throw me under the bus here. Yeah, this definitely does sound like something that'd be right up our alley because we like to do co-ops, but we are also very competitive, friendly competition in our house. So it's nice to always have that option.
Yeah, the game started as a PvP game a long time ago, and over the years, my fiance and I wanted to play it together instead of against each other. So we tried adding a cooperative element, and then suddenly that became the most popular play style. So you can still play it every other way, but everyone ends up liking working together more.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah, just looking at the board here, there's a lot going on,
board, Mr. Jim.
Oh, well, I was gonna wait, but yeah,
I'm back. I'm back. I did the thing. Yes, to say that we're cooperative in this house might be an understatement, and I probably have enough videos on the channel to allude to that. But it is all in good fun. We do still love each other, even though we're very competitive, and we've been married 18 years as of yesterday. And so I figure we can have a little. Thanks. We can have a little. We can have a little friendly, competitive rivalry around here. It's okay. So, do you want to walk us through a little bit about the game and start and explain to us how to play?
Yeah, I'll give you guys the quick rundown, and then we can hop right in. In this game, you two will be playing as elemental spirits. In this case, light and air, represented by these two little meeples that you guys have on the board here. They look like little adventurers with spirit hats.
Yep. Cool.
And so you can play 1 to 7 players in this game. 6 of the players are elements, and then one of the players can be the monster master. That's how we'll be playing today. You guys will be facing off against me and my legion of monsters. And you've been a long time ago, you locked away a monster master in the Vale, the spirit world, and he's been recruiting other monsters to try to break out of that prison. And currently they're performing some sort of resurrection ritual, and you've gathered here today with the other spirits, and you've brought a group of adventurers and leaders to fight off those monsters and stop that ritual from happening. So your goal in this game is to defeat the Monster Master by killing the Dragon King, and the Monster Master's goal is to kill 6 other players.
Oh, wow.
So your goal is relatively simple. You just kill the dragon. In order to do that, we'll be taking turns going around the board, and taking actions with your pool of characters. And it's probably easiest to teach the game if you guys have one character at least to reference. So I'm going to pull out the Barbarian here and put it onto the board so we can kind of go through what the symbols mean and how the game operates. I'm going to recruit a Barbarian. This is what their tokens look like. And you'll see that if you push, I guess, M or magnify, however you want, the little white arrow points to the ring around it. There's a health ring, and you can spin it to adjust their health.
Oh, that's cool.
It'll be pointed to 4 when they come in. So if you look at the character card for the Barbarian, you'll see that there are 5 stats in the center of it. And from left to right, those stats are the character's strength. That's the sword icon. That's how many bones you're going to roll with when you scry your attack. So you're rolling battle bones in this game instead of regular dice.
Cool.
You will be, you'll have to get within range to do your attacks and abilities, and that's what that second icon is, the blue one, with the little hexagons. Then there's the central icon, which is the heart. That is the character's starting health. And they can go above that number all the way up to 12.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The fourth one over is the character's speed. That's how many spaces they can move. And if they have a little boot on their character, that means that they can jump. I'm going to show a quick example of what that looks like.
Oh, neat.
This leader, you'll see, has a little boot on there, the little wing. That means that they can jump over the enemies.
Okay.
And then the last symbol on your card is your character's carrying capacity, and that's how many things it can hold in its pockets. So your Barbarian has 2 pockets, and you can fill those with gold, which are what these fortune coins are here.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So in the game, you will have a group of 3 characters. You'll have 1 leader, and you'll have 2 adventurers. Your leaders are better, and they have more health, and they're all elegant versions of the regular characters in this game. So there's a wizard and then a wizard leader. There's a rogue and a rogue leader. And on your turn, you will be taking 3 actions. Those actions can be that you move a character, you attack with a character, or you use a character's ability.
Okay.
To go over the character's movement real quick, your Barbarian here has a speed of 3. So when you're moving them, taking the movement action, you can move your token 3 spaces. So that would be 1, 2, 3. You can move in any direction. You can go forward and back if you'd like. And whenever you step on a coin, you pick it up. And so we'll be picking up this coin, and you would put it in the pockets of that character. So on your playmat, Jim, your Barbarian was here on your playmat, the coin would go in their pockets.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So that's movement. To do an ability, you'll just look at the top line of text in the card. The Barbarian's ability is Rage. So they gain an additional bone when they're attacking this turn. And you kind of just do what they say. Every character's activated ability is different in the game, and that's what gives you that good replayability factor. So you're going to be seeing a lot of characters with a lot of different abilities. And they take a little bit to learn, but once you've learned them, they do the same thing every time.
Okay.
And then the last thing you can do is attack a character. In order to attack an enemy, you need to be within range. So that's that blue symbol. The Barbarian's range is a 1. So he'd be 1 space away from the dragon. And then you look at their strength. In this case, their strength is a 2. So you're going to be rolling 2 bones. And the way that works is you always roll 1 gold bone, and you'll roll as many light bones as you need to get up to the total. So the Barbarian rolls 2, so they roll 1 plus 1. And you'll box select them is the easiest way in Tabletop Simulator. I cannot tell you enough how satisfying that is, to shaking them in your hand.
Oh, I bet.
But you'll push R, roll them, and then however many pips show up is however much damage you do to the enemy.
Okay. How many pips are on each bone? Does it kind of vary, or?
Yeah, so the gold one, the minimum is a 1, and then the other side has a 2.
Oh,
And
okay.
on every light one, there's a 1 and there's a 0.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
So
about to. Yeah, I was
you're
just about to ask if there's a significance to the gold bone.
Yeah, so you're always going to deal at least 1 damage no matter what. And
That's
if you
cool.
roll the maximum, you could deal +1 to whatever your strength score is.
Okay.
So once you'd attacked, we would just adjust their health ring. We would subtract 1. And when the enemy's health goes to 0, they're defeated.
Okay.
So that is a highlight of the actions that you can take on your turn. Like I said, you have 3 characters. So how you split those actions up is up to you. You can attack with 3 of them. You can move with a couple of them and attack with the third. The only thing you can't do is the same. You can't repeat the same action on the same character. So the barbarian can't move twice or attack twice, etc. And then
how are we supposed to fight this Dragon King? He's like totally cute.
Yeah, I know. So there definitely is a juxtaposition between the cuteness of the monsters and their lethalness. So do not take them for granted.
Okay.
When we will be going around in a circle, and in this 3-player setup, we're going to actually start with the Dragon King plus 1 extra monster. So we're going to start with the Ooze monster. And the way that the monsters in this game work are each one of them will be associated with a color. So I'm going to drag them over to this playmat here. And in this case, you're playing with yellow and orange. So this monster would either be going after the yellow team or the orange team.
Oh, okay.
You guys can decide amongst yourselves at the start of the game kind of where you want me to slot this, whether you want me to go after the yellow team or the orange team. For now, I'm going to put it in yellow, and then if you change your mind, I'll move it over to orange.
That's fair.
The way that the monsters go is, let's say, Jim, you're yellow, right?
Right.
So you would go, and then the yellow monster would go, and then orange would go, and then the orange monster would go.
Okay.
Go around in a circle until everyone has gone, and then the dragon will go and end the round. And we will repeat that until the dragon is dead or I've killed 6 characters.
Okay.
So far?
That's cool. Yeah.
So
and this plays, right? I think I remember saying this plays 1 to 7 characters. Yes, so is that always like, does it depend on if you're playing co-op or whether you're playing like versus, how everything gets kind of assigned to people?
If you wanted to be fully cooperative, it would be 6 players versus 1 AI.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's up to 6 versus a 7th regular player.
Okay.
1
versus. Okay.
So cool. Everything set up. The monsters are going to always have 9 health when they come into the game to start off. And I'm just going to reset this. So those are the actions you take on your turn. You pass, the monster takes a turn, we go to the next player, and we rotate until the round's over. And at the start of every round, the resource gathering part of this game happens as your spirits try to gather resources for their adventuring team. You're going to be taking your spirit meeple, and you're going to be placing them onto one of the 4 rooms in the dungeon. There's 4 different rooms around the outside. And you guys will both be selecting a room with your little tokens. I'm going to explain what they do really quickly. If you put your spirit into the fortune room over here, then you take a fortune and you give it to somebody on your team. If you put them into the crypt, you'll take a bone and you'll roll 1 extra bone on every attack you have that turn.
Okay.
If you put your spirit into the library, you take a spell, and the spells are one-time use bonuses. So for instance, this one says heal any 2 characters for 2. You can use those whenever you want throughout the game. And if you put them into the Hall of Fame, you will make one of your characters famous. The benefits to being famous are that your character gains access to its passive ability, which is on the bottom of the card. Every character has a passive ability that's different. The leader's passive abilities are good for their whole team, and your regular characters just make themselves better. So you're investing a little bit into the character to make them better. So once you guys have placed your little spirits into a room, I will take my spirit and put it into a room that you have not chosen to go into. And so wherever you don't want me to go, make sure that you block that room off, and because we will be fighting for spots. Now, the more players you have, the more spirits are on the board in the rooms. So it makes it more difficult for me to choose what I want.
Okay.
So that's an explanation of the turn structure and the rewards that are around the outside of the board. Next, we're going to go into how you win. Like I said, you're going to be defeating the Dragon King. And to do that, you simply deal damage to it. The problem with the dragon is that he has a few wards that are protecting him from danger. And so you're going to have to be dealing with that as time goes. You'll see that there are 3 tiles over here, and these are the dragon's wards. And in order to win, you'll have to turn them off in order to deal damage to it. The first one with the shield symbol gives the dragon 1 shield. And so for that, you'll have to basically it negates 1 damage from anything. So if you attack it for 2, you'll really only deal 1 damage until you turn that off. The second ward gives him a second shield and protects him from abilities. So you can't target him with one of your character's abilities. And the last one gives the monsters more health at the end of every round, depending on how many monsters there are. And so that's their regeneration factor. And you turn these wards off by killing the smaller monsters. So every time, let's say you killed the ooze, you guys would choose where you want to put the token, and you would turn that ward off. That makes it easier to kill the big dragon over time. You don't have to you don't have to turn off any of them to win, but it is really hard if you don't turn off at least one of them.
Right.
So last, we'll talk about the rewards in this game, of which there are fame and fortune. That rewards sheet that you have up right now, we'll go through that. Like you'll be collecting these coins over time, and when you're playing the game, you will be flipping them over to spend them on one of those rewards. And the reward list, to go through it quickly, would be you can refresh the tavern with new characters. So that would give you up to 1 new character in each slot. You can use the characters' abilities in the tavern as if they were your own. So that's something unique in this game. You kind of have a shared ability pool to work with between the 2 of you if you don't like the characters that you have in your party at the time. You can shift a character 1 space, and you can recruit them. Sorry, I skipped recruiting. Recruiting would be once I inevitably take down one of your characters, you can just summon a new one for the price of 1 coin and add them to your party. Your characters will die. I wouldn't get attached to them. It's part of the fun. Damage. Lastly, you want to shift characters around. So that's a way to avoid spending all of your actions on movement. If you want to reposition, or if you want to get a better angle, get closer or further, you guys can spend fortune to shift your characters 1 space in any direction. And we're playing with 1 expansion out of 2 this game with the potions. The potions are all in the apothecary over here. You can treat them like instant cards. Once you've bought them for their fortune cost in the top left, you can use them whenever you want on your characters to make them stronger, give them health, make them faster. And they're pretty simple. You'll just put them in your backpack and then use them whenever you want.
Okay.
The fun thing with fortune in this game is it's cumulative currency. So normally you'd think you spend it, you put it back into the resource pool. In this case, you flip it over to spend it, and then at the end of every round, all of the coins refresh themselves, and then you can use them again the next round. So you'll want to be spending all of your coins in return because you're just going to get more and more.
Okay.
And the last resource in this game is fame. Whenever you target an enemy with an attack or an ability, you get 1 fame from the Hall of Fame, which looks like this. And you can spend 2 fame to make a character famous. And I already talked about what you get when you're famous. So you get that extra ability at the bottom. You can also spend fame to re-roll that character's dice whenever they're attacking or whenever they are attacked by an enemy. So it gives you that passive and defensive flexibility once you've made them famous. That is a list of the status conditions in the game. The status conditions are represented by these little books in the library, and those will be basically you'll take a book and you'll put it onto your character card to denote that they have some sort of status condition. All of them go away at the end of that character's next turn, unless they are red. If they are red, they have to be dispelled by magic, and that happens with either a wizard, which may pop out. There are potions that dispel characters, and whenever you move your spirit into the library, you can also take off a status condition. So there are a few ways to get rid of those. And with that, I think that kind of describes the entire game. So the first thing that you guys would do is you would choose a character to start off with as a leader.
Okay.
There are 8 different types of leaders, and I'm going to put them on the board, and you guys can choose from them. I'm just going to kind of lay them out here.
Okay.
I would choose your character based off of the picture that you like. They all carry generic tropes. So the soldier's good at attacking, the monk is really fast, the witch brews potions, there's a cleric, all the generic stuff you'd like, but with a fun twist on it. And so you'll take that card and you'll put it on the leftmost slot of your playmat in your leader slot. And you guys can choose one at a time or at the same time because you're on a team.
What do you think, Jimbo?
Okay. I don't know. I was kind of looking at the bishop, the cleric.
Kicked off. Keep looking. I'll be right back.
Spin chain.
I thought something might have been up because I was only seeing one character on the table, and I thought, well, that seems weird.
Okay. I've saved the game just in case it crashes on us.
Sorry about that. Now I'm listening to the lovely start music of Tabletop Simulator that everyone knows and loves. It doesn't want to let me find the server. What do you still thinking, Jim?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the bishop, the cleric, because I think being able to heal.
Okay.
And then you can just push the recruit button underneath your character, and it should do all the stuff for you and put them onto the board.
Okay, nice.
Oh, that's cool. Sorry about my delay. I'm relaunching Tabletop Simulator because it was not wanting to find the server.
They're good.
Do we need to pull our spirits out of the
Yeah,
room?
You can pull them out and put them onto your playmat for now, or there. That's okay too.
Yeah, that's not really a space there. It's just.
While we're waiting, you're also going to fill your party with 2 regular characters from the tavern. So anything that you see that's face up, you can take one of those.
Okay. I think I will take one. Oh, those. Okay, there's multiples.
Yep.
Perfect.
Great.
So then I'll recruit those as well.
And they'll go on those starting 3 spaces. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm trying, guys. I'm not there yet.
It's okay. It's okay.
It doesn't want to find the server.
I think given the...
Just thinking about it.
Let's see, it's a 3-player game, so usually it takes about an hour for a 3-player game. If it ends up that we're getting close. I've already set the monster's health a little bit lower than normal, so hopefully that should help with quickening the pace of the game a little bit.
That's okay. And if we go over a little bit, that's no problem here. Okay. I don't want to keep you super late either, but.
Well, I've done these play tests at midnight sometimes, so this is okay.
Oh, okay. This is early for you.
I joined.
All right, let me close out of this again.
I joined a group called Portland Gamecraft, and they do like play test this live streams. Okay. I thought they were in Portland, Maine, where I was. They were on the other side of the country. So.
The other Portland.
Oh, the other Portland.
It ended up being fine, and they're good friends now. It's just those are some late nights.
That's cool. Absolutely. So you're on East Coast like us.
Yeah, where are you guys?
We're in Ohio.
Oh, cool. Ohio Pile is my favorite. Actually, that's in Pennsylvania, but it's close. It's very close to us.
All right, I've closed it and reopened it in the hopes that it finds it.
Okay.
And then if not, you two boys may have to hold down the stream while I restart. Because that's my only other thought.
It'll be a very entertaining 2-player game. That's also okay.
Right.
That's what you have to do. Do you have any questions on anything I went over in the beginning while we're waiting?
Jim, do you?
I'm
looking at what you guys have. Because I think mine was struggling a little bit, so it might have cut out on me a couple times, but I figured I can usually pick it up as I go.
I think I might have missed the turn order, but at what point in the turn do you move your spirit to one of the 4 rooms?
At the start of every round. We'll do that.
Just at the start of the round. Okay.
There it is.
And when you guys are spending your fame and your fortune, you can spend it at any time, but the rewards are going to go to the active player.
Okay.
So you can cooperatively use all of the resources.
That's kind of how you can share the stuff.
Yes, exactly.
There we go. I'm back. All right. Oh, look at that. Now I can see everybody on the board. Look at all these other characters that were not here previously. Okay. Ooh. Where did you get your art?
The character art was all done by James Churchill. And
cool.
The board art for the tavern, apothecary, the dungeon, those are all done by Tim Shepard. And then all of the iconography and banner work is done by Victoria. I forget her last name.
Very cool.
Sorry, Victoria.
It's really cool art. Like, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm going to go with Commander Grace.
That's a good call.
I like her. She was also the one that was still hanging out on my board earlier, so I feel like she was telling me that I needed to play her instead.
All right, so I will take the other.
What was the secret? Whoop. Come here, you.
I can snag it for you.
What was the secret sauce to get her to come to my board? Yeah, it's definitely not letting me. I can see stuff. I can't touch it. Oh, it kicked me out again. Are you kidding me? Oh, Tabletop Simulator. Why are you such a jerk tonight? It wouldn't be a Tabletop Rebellion stream if Kim didn't have some sort of technical issue.
Do you have any preference on the characters you can see from the stream? I can give them to you, and it'll take Jim a few minutes to get started on his turn.
Oh yeah, let me. I'm like leaning in, thinking it's gonna get bigger. If I'm,
I mean, I can.
The
zoom
Huntress
in.
looks cool. Thank you. The Huntress looks real cool. And maybe the Cleric, just because that seems like a smart thing to grab.
Okay. I like that plan.
I hope this is not what TTS is going to do to me all night.
The good news is
every now and again, It and I have a love-hate relationship.
I'm very used to
At least
moving
Jim has it
around. So if that's what,
yeah, I was gonna say worst case, I can just be like, do that and do this, and I'll do that because I can still at least see it on Jim's stream. Jeez Louise.
Cool. So once everyone's chosen all their characters, the rest of the leaders, however many there are, they actually go back into the tavern deck and they get reshuffled. So there's a chance they might go back mid-game if you're refreshing the tavern and you want to end up with 2 or 3 leaders. That is possible.
Okay.
So I think everything's all set up at least. If you wanted to start, we would all start the round.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rules.
Jim, I'm going to watch it from yours because it looks like it's not letting me sit. I'm back, but it's not letting me sit down. So instead of us waylaying this anymore, I will watch it from yours. You just may have to scroll in a little bit.
Okay. First, I think I'm going to send my spirit to the treasure room.
Okay. And so you'll take one and give it
a fortune.
Whoever you want on your team.
I think I want to give it to the leader for now.
And then, Kimmy, you can go wherever you want. And
I feel like
if you guys go into the same room, you actually get an advantage in combat.
Oh, okay. Well, then that probably sounds like the thing that I should do.
It's not a bad room to start off in. I think it's a pretty good choice.
I like that. If you don't mind moving me there, because I thought maybe we were going to make this work, and it just booted me again.
I can grab you a fortune here. And where do you want to put it? On your leader?
Put it on the leader.
Great.
Okay.
And then I'll choose to go into a room. I'm going to go into the library, and I'm going to take a spell.
Ooh.
So that is a one-time use, and I can use it some point during the game.
That's cool.
So now we'd start with
now is that like double-sided? Is the spell like on that card, or is it just a spell that you have?
No, it's just a spell that I have for my whole team.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so I think okay, so the bishop can move 3.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a range of 3. So I think let's see, the bard and the huntress. So I think first I will move the bard up here.
Okay.
I can't believe you took a bard from me, Jim.
And then we'll go ahead and have the bard attack the ooze.
Okay, so he attacks for a strength of 2, so you can roll these 2.
That's still fun to watch on the board, even if I don't get to do it in my hand.
So he'll go from 8 to 6. And your rewards from that are you take 1 fame, and that goes into the bottom right of your playmat.
Okay.
And if the monster had coins, the 1 coin would actually pop out of its pockets and land 1 space away from it.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But he doesn't have any coins.
Yeah. Same goes for you guys.
Okay.
So that was 2 actions.
2 actions. You have 1 more. And I'm going to help you guys in the beginning. I think that's fair. And then if I slowly realize you're beating me, I might dial back a bit. If you want to pick up this fortune, you could use the 1 fortune you have to shift onto it. It's net 0 fortune for you to pick up another one.
I think we'll do that. So we'll just.
Oops.
Yeah.
Sweet. And then you can either spend that fortune and you have 1 more action. You can hold on to it.
Yeah, I think I'll spend that fortune. Move the huntress up 1. Shift the Huntress up 1.
Yep.
And then use my third action, because she's got a range of 3, to attack the ooze with her.
Oh, okay.
So she's got 1. And it's 1 damage.
So I go to 5, and you get 1 more fame.
Nice. Now, in the physical copy of this game, I thought I saw from the Kickstarter that like the monsters are all like kind of almost like little minis.
Yeah, all the monsters are minis, and everything else is chipboard in the base game. The bones are acrylic, and then if you get any of the upgrades, the coins are metallic, and the bone dice are actually made out of bone, which is pretty cool.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Okay, that'd be
yeah,
cool.
that would be very sad. Like even the metal coins, I feel would be very satisfying in this game.
They're very clinky when you shuffle.
Yep.
Now, would the coins be 2-tone, so they're like gold on one side, silver on the other?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. All right, Jim.
So that was 3 actions, and then we move to see if there's a yellow monster. In this case, there is. So the monsters, they move, attack, and use their ability on their turn. They can only attack the color of which they're associated. So my ooze only has a movement speed of 1. So I'm gonna attack you first, and then I'm gonna move away. So the ooze is going to target your bard. Its strength is a 2. So I'm going to deal 2 damage to the bard. So you drop down to 2. I take 1 fame for the attack. And then I'm going to use his ability. The ooze is able to basically drain all the potions from the apothecary and put them into the trash. And then it digs through the trash for any range potions, and then basically tucks them underneath itself. And when it becomes famous, it can boost its stats with those potions. So it gets worse over time.
Okay. I like that thematically.
The ooze is actually on the apothecary playmat. He's like in that dumpster there on the. He was the witch's dumpster pile, and then he took on sentience of its own.
Nice.
And then lastly, it will move, and I'll move 1 space, and I'll pick up this coin. And then we would move on to the air player, and then continue in that order. So you have 3 actions, and then spend any resources that you want to before you end your turn.
All right, Jim, help me out here because I can't see all of it.
Yeah, I can.
Now with my and even then it's still little because I'm on a, you know what I mean. Now the cleric, like if I wanted to, because your character took damage, the cleric would be able to then heal that if she moved over there near them.
Yep.
Okay.
And her range is 3, so you'd have to get 3 away.
What do you think, Jimbo? Should I just go in and start attacking stuff? Since we're already making good headway on the.
I would say your cleric has a range of 3, so you can move it up 2 to like here.
Okay.
And it would get you in range of the ooze, and then you could use her special ability to heal the bard.
Okay, let's do that.
And that's just an activation ability, right? That automatically happens.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
So is that
I'm
what you
not
want
used
to
to being the support character. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not used to being the support character. I'm used to going and swinging.
Don't worry, you won't be the support character for long.
So there's the first action.
I was like, healing. I don't want to heal. But I felt like it was a smart thing to get.
So that's the first action was the move. Second action, I think you want to attack.
Sure. I don't get to roll. You get to roll. Roll good.
Sweet.
1 damage.
So, bring the ooze down to 4. You get 1 fame for that, and I'll give that to you.
I'm
and you actually knock this coin. I have 1 coin, so you're going to knock that out of my pockets, and it goes 1 space away from the ooze, and I'm just going to put it closer to you.
Okay. How is that normally decided in the game? Like, does
The
the player
attacker,
who's
the attacker chooses.
Uh-oh. I think we lost her.
Oh, we lost her completely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for all of you watching at home, the attacker gets to decide where the coin goes.
Right.
You'll notice, I know you were going to heal the bard next. If you make the cleric famous, her passive ability is that whenever she heals somebody, she also gets to deal that much damage to somebody within her range.
Okay.
So that would be an easy way to get another 2 damage in this turn.
And that's the thing, is like, because I can spend the 2 fame to
or you could each spend 1 if you wanted to.
Each spend 1.
However you wanted to divvy that up.
Hey, Kimmy's back.
Sorry. Apparently, we're going to have all technical issues tonight.
So we were just debating on spending fame to make your cleric famous before having her heal, because when she heals, when she's famous, she can deal that any damage.
Oh.
She can anything that she heals, she can deal that amount of damage to something.
That sounds like a great idea.
Okay, so we were thinking
yes,
about
that sounds like a much better idea.
Each spending 1 fame, since I can spend 1 of mine on my turn, on your turn. So we'll do that.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we retconned it to where she moved, attacked, and then healed.
And then healed. Move, attack. We'll make
Okay.
her famous.
And we can just push the make famous button. And in this game, that is denoted by these little health rings. You'll see that they flip over, and on the other side, there's like a ridged section. So you'll flip those over.
Oh, okay.
And in real life, they're double-sided.
Okay. So yeah, that might be a little more
nice.
obvious in real life.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And then
she is famous.
So 2 more.
TTS is great when you're playing from all different places, but you lose a little bit of the real lifeness.
Yeah, I could have came down to Ohio. Sorry.
Next time we'll play in better.
So
I know it's kind of cold here right now. I don't know if you want to.
Well, I'm in Maine, so.
Right. So you probably get it worse than we do, at least as far as the cold goes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and then you have 1 more coin that for resources wise, I would spend that before the end of your turn.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it.
Now
you could do what I did. You could spend that coin.
Spend it to take an extra action.
Well, to shift the cleric up into that coin.
Up into the coin. Yeah, that makes it. Well, then I just have another coin to spin, though.
Yep.
Right. But
in
the next round, you'll have 2.
Okay.
And then if you want to spend that one, there's a potion of strength that costs 1. There's a potion that gives you a free movement action, or you could spend it to move one of your characters 1 space.
I'd like to be able to move a space whenever you need to.
Well, it would only be on your turn.
Maybe that's from all my time of playing. Like, it'd be on my turn.
Yeah. But the spell would let you move.
What do you recommend? Jem, what do you recommend? What would you recommend, Brian?
I think you should take the strength potion, because if you don't, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think strength.
That's fair. That seems like a thing you wouldn't want the bad guys to get.
Yeah. Are you able to get into Tabletop Simulator again, or?
I don't know. I will attempt it while you do what you're doing, but I don't know. Everything wants to not cooperate with me tonight.
But I think you've got one more action to take.
Well, you moved, attack.
Do either of them have a range? And then spent fame, right? So that should be all 3. Or spent fortune.
Yeah, I think you moved, attacked, and healed. So that would be 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. The heal.
Yeah. Spending any of your resources is considered like a free action.
Got it.
Okay.
So the last thing is the dragon would end the round. The dragon's going to move over to here. It's going to roll 3 bones and target the cleric.
Makes sense.
Because healers. I'll deal 2 damage to it, and it will go down to 2 health. I take 1 fame, and then I take the coin that the cleric has and drop it 1 space away. And in this case, I'm going to drop it into the pockets of the ooze.
That makes
And
sense.
It does stay spent until next round, so I can't just use it right away. And then lastly, the dragon's going to use its ability, which is to fly. And flying means it cannot be attacked at range 1. So your character has to have range 2.
Oh, okay. Because it's up.
Yeah. Now,
makes sense.
I will warn you now 1 round ahead of time. The next turn, the dragon's ability loses flying and deals 2 damage to every character within range 2.
Oh.
So I would advise you to
Ooh,
spread out before the end of the next round, because it would be a lot easier for me to take a couple characters out at once.
Right. Okay.
Good to know.
So that's 1 round of the game. We would then refresh all of our coins, and we would move our spirits to the new room. You can't stay in the same room you're already in, and you can't go to the room I'm in. Well, one of you can, but you can't both move in there because I'm currently in there.
All right. So I think I'm going to move into the graveyard. The crypt, sorry.
Yep, the crypt.
And I just get an extra bone whenever I attack.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking. Now, is it... I can go to any room, or does it have to be an adjacent room?
You can go to any room.
Or, like, within proximity. Okay. I already have... I'm, like, leaning towards maybe a spell could be kind of fun. Or do I want to just go to the fame? Let's go to the fame room. This one, right?
Yeah, that one's yours.
Yay. I'm in here for now. Let's see how long it lasts.
So when you land there, you can just make one of your characters famous, and you have your huntress and your leader. Your leader lets all your characters get shield at the end of their turn, and your huntress can roll extra damage against the monster that's going after your team.
I feel like let's do... We'll make our leader famous.
Okay. And at the end of the round, I'm supposed to add another monster to the mix, and this one's going to go after the orange player. So I'm going to put it down here, and we're going to find out what it is together when we get to its turn.
Okay.
So
that's why I was like thinking I should probably shield some people.
Is the turn order the same each round?
Yep. It's clockwise from the crypt.
Okay.
Oh, clockwise from the crypt. Okay.
So that would be, you start every time.
Okay.
So with that, I'm going to move my spirit to the Hall of Fame, and I'm going to make the ooze famous. So now the potions underneath it make it a little bit stronger. It currently has +1 strength and +1 speed.
Yeesh. Okay.
Ooh.
Well.
Okay.
And then we would start with the yellow player.
All right. Well. So I think the first thing I'm going to do... I'm going to move the bishop. Move the bishop there. So he can move 3. I think that's enough there. Okay. The bard can move 2. So I'm just going to move him back here and grab up this fortune. All right, what can I do with that fortune? I think interest. I think I want to just heal the cleric for my last action.
That's so kind of you.
So she's back up to 4.
And your bishop can heal for 3. So if you want to bump her to 5, you can.
Oh, it can go above the max?
All the way to 12.
Okay. Oh, well.
That's cool.
Yeah, in that case, let's do that.
Cool.
I'm feeling much better, thanks.
All right. So that means the ooze is going to attack.
Yep. So the first thing that ooze is going to do is use its ability to drain the potions here. I'm going to take this speed potion.
Uh-oh.
Then I'm going to use I'll use his movement, and he has a speed of 3 now. So I'm going to move him over to your leader.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack it for 2. 2 plus, I now have a +1 strength from my strength potion underneath me. So 3 goes to the leader.
Uh-oh.
It's going to deal 2 damage.
That could have been way worse.
And now is a good time to show you, like, since he's famous, I can spend my fame to re-roll my dice. So I'm going to spend 2 fame to re-roll these 2 dice here.
Oh.
And deal 1 more. Now, if your leader was famous, you could spend fame to force me to re-roll against you.
Oh, that's
but
cool.
Currently he's not. I don't think I've hurt the leader, though, whatsoever. So I think he should be at 7 health. So I'm going to bring him down to 4.
Oh, no, yeah, I had already.
I like that mechanic. Oh, did you move him some, Jim?
Yeah, sorry. I moved his health as you were rolling.
Oh, okay, great.
So that's why it was already at 4. Yeah.
So I'll take 1 fame from that. I'm also going to take that coin from him, and I'm going to put it into the ooze pockets. And then I'm going to spend both of those to leave. And then
Bye.
we would move on to the orange player's turn.
Me. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that I want to spread some people out. So the huntress only needs to be within 3. What are you doing over there, Jim?
Nothing. I totally wasted going to the crypt because I did not attack anyone that round.
Oh. And so let's see. The huntress's range is 3, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Am I looking at that right? Okay. All right. And her movement is 2. Okay. So I'm thinking I want to move her away a little bit. So I want to move. Oops. Well, let's see. Maybe I'm going to move. Uh-oh. I bet I'm about to get kicked out. I can't move anything again. I can break stuff.
You want to move over to here?
That's what I'm thinking. And then attack the ooze.
Here, well, before you get kicked, you can roll the bone. If you want to use that strength potion, you can to roll an extra one. This would be a good time.
Yeah, let's do that. And then should I do the call your shot where the target character within range gains advantage until the end of the next turn?
And that would give you a full reroll on whatever bones you want to roll again.
Okay. Oh, I should have made her famous. Oh well, that's all right.
Good. So you rolled a 2. If you want to, did you give it advantage? If you did, you can re-roll this orange one.
Yeah, I said I'd give it advantage. Let's re-roll that one just to see. We can hit that double-sided. Right. Yeah.
So 3 damage would take him out. I could be a little cheeky and use my spell here, but I'm going to let him go and save my spell for later. So you guys get to decide where you want to put the ooze. You can put it onto the shield and get rid of it. You can put it on the regeneration or the shield and magic.
Ooh, what do you think, Jim?
Yeah, let's do that middle one, the magic and shield.
The middle one? That's what. Yeah.
It's a good option. I gave you 1 fame for attacking the ooze, and you're also going to take both of its coins that pop out of its pockets. So I'm just going to pop those over there for you.
Okay.
And now would be a good time to spend your fortune amongst the 2 of you, because after your turn, you'll only be helping me buy things.
Oh, Kim, those stay on the board.
Oh, wait.
You got them
I
from
was
range.
trying to steal stuff. Yeah, no, sorry. I forgot.
No, the pirates.
Let's do. Okay, so Breeze, what do you want to do? How do you want to spin this stuff? Because I did 2 actions, right? Because I moved and attacked.
Yeah. So you can spend 1 to shift a character.
Mm-hmm.
You can recruit a character, but your party's already full. You can buy another potion.
What's over there? Whee. Base range, give target a shield. Okay. Maybe the shield? What do you think? Because you have 1 too, right? So we both need to spend.
Yeah.
How far can you shift somebody whenever you shift them?
1 space.
Is it just 1 space? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I can move that cleric. It probably wouldn't hurt to move the cleric away from the dragon, because it seems like a bad spot to be in with being so squishy. It kicked me out again. Can you move her?
You want to put her on top of one of those coins to grab it?
Yeah, that would be fine if there's one. Which one are you thinking? I can only shift her 1 space, right?
Well, I mean, I can spend 1 of mine to get her over there.
Oh. If that's what you want to do to spend it, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I mean, I forgot to spend it on my turn. So I might as well.
And then you got 1 left if you want to buy the range potion or the haste potion. Those would be good options.
Well, if the dragon's going to be flying around all over the place, I think the range potion is a good option.
Thank you.
The last recommendation is if you want to make your your leader's famous. No, so you already did that. So at the end of your turn, every character you have is going to get shield. So they are protected from 1 damage from any source until the end of their next turn.
Okay.
Cool.
Which is really going to be helpful because at this time we're going to bring in the Vengeful Spirit.
What I was hoping for.
The next monster in the game. The spirit is relatively harmless in the sense that he doesn't do a lot of damage, but he slowly accumulates characters from the tavern's discard pile and then starts activating all of their abilities.
Oh.
He's kind of resurrecting them in that way. So he comes in the middle, and then he's going to move his speed up to 4. He doesn't have any hands, so he can't have anything in his pockets. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to move to here. He's going to attack your cleric for 2.
Does he only have 2 life?
He should have 10. Should have 9. There we go. 2 damage to the cleric brings you to 3. You're gonna pop that coin out of your pocket, put it one space away, and I'm going to choose to put it underneath myself. You are protected by a shield, though, so you're going to take one less damage. Which is good for you. I take a fame for targeting you with an attack. And then last thing he's going to do is use his ability to haunt. And what that means is he basically pops onto another character. And at this moment, you guys share your changes to health, and you move as one unit. So if you hurt me, you get hurt. If I hurt you, you get hurt. So it's his defense mechanism is to just kind of stick. You can dispel him with a dispel potion, or with by going to the library to get that off of you. Those are the easy ways. And lastly, I'm going to spend two famous. I'm going to spend 2 fame to make him famous. And then at the end of his turn, take a character from the tavern's discard pile, which I'm currently going to spend a coin to refresh the tavern. Oh, you know what? There's not any characters in the tavern yet, in the discard pile. All right, well, I'll make him famous regardless, and I'll wait. Maybe I'll kill one of the characters come the dragon's turn. So I'm going to spend 2 coins to shift us this way, so that
here we go.
Your compatriots to heal them.
That is a pretty cool mechanic, though. Like, it is. I like that. It is pretty cool.
Yeah,
he's pretty nifty. And then we'll move to the dragon's turn to end the round. The first thing he's going to do is he's going to move, and he's going to stand right here. Then he's going to use his ability, which is to lose flying and deal 2 damage to everybody within range 2 of him. And that's going to include this cleric.
Fun.
And myself, because we are connected.
Now does now how does that work with the shield?
Yes, that's right. It would be 1 damage to you. All right, keep forgetting my own rules. So 1 damage to you and 1 damage to me. We're sharing the shield also.
I don't think the shield's going to be enough for her.
And then the dragon's going to attack. I'm going to go after this huntress over here. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to go after your leader because it also has 2 health. So hoping for a 2 here. It's 3 damage. So if you had a health potion or something, that would be a good time to use it to try to save his life. But I don't see any of that nonsense going on. So what happens when we defeat a character is we remove the health dial, and in reality, you would take it back. I'm just going to delete it because you have an infinite pile there. We flip this over, and we put this onto one of the 6 doors in the dungeon to basically 1/6 of the way towards the summoning ritual being complete.
Okay.
Then your character will go to the tavern to rest, so they'll go to the discard pile. And then if your character had any coins, they would pop out from under him. And that would be 1/6 of the way there. Additionally, anytime you defeat a character, your character that did it becomes famous. So the dragon is now famous for killing that huntress. Yep. And actually, your huntress killed the ooze. So your huntress would now be famous. So I'll make your character famous there. So does everyone feel comfortable with kind of how the rules are going?
I think so.
Okay. So what we'll do now is refresh all of the fortune. This ooze got killed, so we're going to put him away. I'm going to add a new monster to the yellow slot. 1 monster per round, basically. And then we'll start the next round by moving our spirits around. And you guys are doing good because you're taking out 1 threat at a time. That's the way I recommend you do it. So wherever you guys want to move is up to you. I will tell you that this turn I'm going to move the spirit into the crypt because I want to deal some extra damage this round.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you because you can't at this moment prevent that from happening, so that's fine.
Right.
Fair enough. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go to the library.
I
can
think
do there? Now I can grab a spell.
I'm thinking because I could also still go to the crypt, right? Even if you're there, Brian.
Yes, you'll move there, and then I'll take the second spot.
Okay.
If you want to
Can
get the spirit off of you, you would go to the library. As a bonus, you get to dispel me.
Okay. Oh, well then maybe that might be the thing to do.
Now, is that just like moving like one space off of the?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do that because I feel like if she hangs out with him much longer, she's not going to be long for this world.
So we'll pop the spirit into the library. You'll also take a spell, which I'll put on your playmat.
Thank you.
You can look at it, and then I pop off one space in any direction. Do you have a preference on where I go?
Away from everyone.
Put them right in the middle.
Backward? Yeah, backwards.
So now he's in range of the bard too.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm going to go into the crypt. And then I think we forgot to do this the first round, but since you guys are in the same room, you get an advantage. So that's what this little book is here. And like the Huntress experienced earlier, that will let you re-roll one of your, basically one character's attacks for the round. So you're going to give this book to somebody you think is going to attack this round.
Okay.
And
the bard.
Just pop that on.
I'll probably have the leader attack this round. Or the Huntress, either one, I think would be fine.
And then
I'll put it on the leader for you.
What else is there? Yeah, so everything is good. We moved to the yellow player. I'm going to remind you of a couple things that we haven't done. If you want to use the ability of a character in the tavern, you can spend a fortune to do that as if it was the ability of the character you had. At this point, I know that you've turned off the magic protection from the dragon. So if you want to immobilize it with the druid or disarm it with the soldier, those are fun things you could interact with. And the witch could give you some free potions. So, or you could just straight up recruit one of those characters, do them on your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I think I want to go ahead and first thing I want to do, I think, is spend a fortune. And can I recruit any of the adventurers in the tavern as the leader?
Yeah, you can just slot it into that slot. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the witch.
Oh, okay.
Then.
Yep. And then the way that works is you'll recruit them by pushing the button, and then you immediately get to move them up to their movement speed for free.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that kind of gets them back into the action.
I like that.
Right, so we'll go ahead and move her 2 there. She got a range of 3. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is attack that vengeful spirit with the bard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 2 strength at range 2.
Yep. Nice.
Hey, 3 damage.
Oh, wow.
So we'll drop her to 5, and you take a fame. I'll just put that in your playmat.
Thank you.
I don't have any coins to give you because I don't have any hands.
Yeah, I think I want to use the bard's ability to take one from the Hall of Fame. Take one more fame. And then I will go ahead and pay 2 fame to make him famous.
Okay. Sweet. And if you want to do that in a different order, and you'd be able to spend that last fame to make another character famous too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
Oh, okay.
So just choose who. It's not range restricted for him.
Okay, so then we'll make the let's see, the Huntress famous. Well, hold on,
Yeah.
so what she do? Okay, so I get an additional.
An additional, yeah. I'm gonna say you probably want that.
Yeah, we'll make the Huntress famous, and
She
then
gets additional when she's attacking the yellow monster.
right. So, which we
Okay.
don't know what it is yet.
Right. Yeah.
But I think the Witch and the Huntress both have the same attack. But we'll have let's have the Huntress attack the dragon.
Yeah, okay.
That's just one.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to hurt.
So
Hey,
you got
2 damage.
2 damage. Currently, the dragon still
Pretty
has
good.
1 shield up, so it's just going to go to 11.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
You get 1 fame for that,
Makes
and you
sense.
also pop one of the coins out of my pockets, and you can put it 1 space away from me. I'm assuming you put it closer to yourself.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Makes
And
sense.
let's see, what do I want to do? Because I've got a coin I can use to shift somebody. Yeah, I'll flip that, and then we'll move the witch just a little bit away here. Spread them out. Okay.
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 The yellow monster will
And
pop
now
in.
we get to find out what the new monster is.
Oh,
Ooh.
The vampire hits
Uh-oh.
hard, and he heals himself when he's famous. And
Uh-oh.
his ability Charm, which
Oh, okay.
I'll in 1 second when I charm this. I think I'm going to charm the witch. I'm going to move, charm the witch, and charm is a status condition, which means that you're not able to use abilities and you attack with disadvantage.
Ooh.
So I'm going to charm the witch. And then I'm also going to attack the witch just for good measure because there's a chance I just take her out in 1 swing.
Fair enough.
well, this
Fair
isn't
enough.
fair.
2 damage to the witch.
Well,
Brings it to 2.
not quite.
I get 1 more fame for that, and that's the end of the vampire's turn.
Ooh, he's beefy.
All right. Gimme.
Okay. What's the range of my leader? I should have. I
1.
think I can get it. I think I is
Yeah, it's 1.
okay. But she's got movement of 3, right? Movement of 2.
2.
Fiddly sticks. Okay.
You can get there if
Maybe
you use
she's not.
points. If
Okay.
you use
Okay.
if you use your movement, I think you can hit the dragon no problem. It might be a little harder to hit the spirit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so let's do that. Move her the 2 and then.
So 1, 2, and then 1 more with the coin. Or just move up onto the coin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then.
Yeah, there you go. And then she's going to attack with the. She's got the advantage.
Yeah, so you get 3 and a reroll.
Cool.
Sweet. So
yeah, let's reroll the dark. Whoops.
Yeah.
Nope, still just 3.
All right. So the dragon will take 2.
I'll take 3.
Take 2 because of that shield. You get 1 more coin, which I'm just gonna. It goes 1 space away from the dragon. If you want to put it underneath yourself, you can you can drop that one that you spent already and pick up the new one.
Okay.
That would give you 2 fortune.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. That seems like the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
And then you still have one more action.
I feel like maybe I need to move the Huntress over closer towards the fight. Because everybody's kind of coming your direction, Jim.
She's got a range of 3.
Out there.
Let's say she's got a range of 3.
Yeah.
So you can use your 2 fortune to just shift her over and then attack.
Okay. Attack the dragon or attack?
Right now you're 3 away. You can hit the dragon from here, or you can shift 1 space and then you could hit the spirit.
Do you want to hit the spirit, Jim? Right, because we have to have all those 3 things blocked before we can actually take out the dragon. Right?
No, we don't have to, but it just keeps it. It just makes it easier to kill him if we can.
Okay. Okay.
Block those off.
But I feel like they're both gonna get worse if we don't do something about them. What's the dragon at?
9.
I feel like maybe I should go after the other guy.
Okay. So yeah. So we can.
What do you think? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can shift him. Oh, that's right, because
she's
only got
currently
1 pocket.
No, is she famous? I'm trying to remember if she's famous right now.
She is. So she gets to roll extra with her.
Okay, so I'll have the extra of the extra.
Yeah. So it's going to be 2. Hey,
Nice.
3 damage.
He goes down to 2. Now, a good example here is actually you rolled the maximum. So I was going to say you can just re-roll some stuff, but you rolled the max. Now you also have your 2 spells. I don't know what they are, but maybe they help you.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm trying not to peek when you guys are looking.
Don't look, don't cheat. Those are cool. I don't know that mine does this any good right now, Jim.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, that's not table. That's my poker face, bro.
If you were to spend the coin to use an ability on an adventure, that does count as an action, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay.
You do have 3 more coins though if you want to spend them before the end of your turn to.
You want to like move people out of the way, or.
Yeah.
Your cleric could pick this one up. Or
yeah, because they move her. Yeah, why don't we shift her over there to pick that? Like that seems like a good idea. You think, Jim? Shift her over to pick up the other coin.
Yeah, so we can do that.
I have this image of like Sonic the Hedgehog rings, like when the coins pop out of their pockets. Like that's what I just pictured. Whenever you first explained it, I was like, oh, okay. Like Sonic.
I'm glad it resonates. And then maybe, let's see, maybe one more. You could buy both of these movement potions if you wanted to, or you could refresh the potions and see if there's anything that's better that pops up for you.
Like a healing potion or something?
Yeah, let's refresh. Now that I don't have the the ooze refreshing it, I gotta do it myself.
So you can buy the range one, costs 1.
That'd be good.
That's the one you should grab.
Now, Kimmy, the spell that you had,
that
allows you to refresh 5 fame.
Oh, the 5 fortune one? Yeah.
Yeah.
That can be great
Sorry,
right now.
5 fortune. Yeah.
Oh.
Now,
Oh
does
yeah.
that include on my player board? Like,
Yeah, it's up to it's total.
okay.
For everybody? Okay.
So then you could get the dispel and the shield.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so we'll spend
And
the
hope that doesn't
spell.
bite me in the you know what later. I'm like, because I haven't played this before, there's this hesitation to be like, if I do all that now, what if I needed it later? But you just chalk it up to, well, now I know not to do that next time.
Right.
Yeah, and I guess the benefit there is you're gonna get it back anyway at the next round, so you might as well just spend it on whatever you can. It
Right.
kind of takes that away from you. I'm like, oh, if I use it now, I might not be able to use it later.
Yep.
So the spirit is going to move over to here. It's going to attack the cleric for 3.
Fair enough. He's got a thing for her.
For 2. Attack the cleric for 2. Just trying to take out another character here. So that's 2 damage. That would kill it. If you want, you can force me to re-roll that bone to try to get a 1 on it, which would save its life. Oh, it's 3 health. It's got 3 health.
Yeah, the cleric's at 3.
I will spend a fame to re-roll this white one.
Then I will decide whether or not I
and I will do it again. So at this moment, it would die. If you want to, I have no more fame, so you'd be.
What do you think, Jim? Should we try to save her or just recruit something else? Isn't there another cleric down in the?
Yeah, there's another cleric.
Then I'd lose her coin.
I'm also gonna go with the dragon right after this, so I could just finish her off with the dragon.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if she only has 1 health, I just don't know that it's worth trying to save her for 1 health. I'm okay.
I mean, she's still got the shield, right?
Oh yeah. So yeah, actually, you're not even dead right now. You're at 2.
It was that. I guess I thought that was only for at the end of the.
Yeah, at the end of each of your turns, you get a new shield.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're right. You're at 1 health, and you don't have to do anything.
Okay.
So she's alive.
I'll do that then.
Okay.
Just hanging on. And she can't heal herself. She can only heal other people. Is the way I read her card.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Another character, yeah.
You could use the cleric in the tavern to let the
use that
hunter
ability.
Yeah, that could work.
Okay.
Lastly, I'm going to use the spirit's ability and haunt. I'm going to haunt this ranger here, and at the end of its turn, I get to take the card from the tavern and put it underneath itself, and then activate its ability. So I'm going to tuck that underneath there, and then use its ability to heal characters up to 3 health. So I'm going to heal the dragon up to 3.
Yep.
Jeez.
That is the downside of letting the spirit live.
Yep.
Lastly, the dragon's going to go.
The other things, Jim.
The dragon's going to move to here, attack that cleric for 3.
Yep.
Deal 3 damage to it. It's probably.
And now she's finally gone.
2 gets through the shield. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 would break through the shield.
That's enough.
You do have a lot of fame you could use to fight it off, or you could let it go and hold it for a rainy day.
Yeah, you've got 3 fame.
What do you think, Jim? What should we do? I'm inclined, but I mean, I guess letting her go gets the dragon closer to that whole goal of his.
Right.
Theirs. I haven't been using her to heal enough to drive damage into something else. I've not been using her ability. I don't know that it's worth, but maybe I'm wrong.
I'm biased, but I think you could let her go.
Like as a co-op.
Yeah. You could always recruit the cleric on your next turn.
Right.
Okay. So that's good.
Like at some point it's like, do I spend that for another, you know what I mean? Like I think that's where I'm torn with. Playing this more times, I think that I would probably know what the right decision was, and somebody who's played this more might be yelling at me somewhere in the comments or while watching this, or Brian is in his head, or going ha 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 ha.
I think honestly, it was gonna die eventually.
It seemed like a lot of work for not a lot of return.
Right.
The only downside to this I see is that if you don't kill the spirit's gonna get another healing ability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
I think that's what I was thinking. We have to hit the spirit for sure.
So that's the end of the round. I don't need to add a new monster because we already have enough for each player. The dragon gained flying again, and then we refresh the fortune.
Whoops.
We're gonna want to do something.
And you guys would move your new. You'd move your spirits.
Yeah.
I can't kick him off now. I'm already in the library.
Yeah. You can use that dispel potion you picked up to get rid of me.
That's true. I did pick. That's right. Because I think I do that and then use her to attack is what I think I do.
I think.
Where are you going, homie?
I'm going to the
That's
crypt.
where I was gonna go, but I can't currently go there, right?
Yeah, only one of you.
I can go somewhere else.
No, it's okay because I think I'm trying to remember if she's.
I gotta take down that vampire.
Yep. Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a coin.
Kimmy, where are you going?
I think I'm gonna get fame. I think I'm gonna go get fame. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I got you there. So you can just make one character you control famous.
Yeah, let's make the hunters famous. That gives me the. I think. Hang on.
Yep.
Can you swing back over?
Already,
I can't remember. I forget now.
Your huntress is already famous.
I think you're both already famous, actually. So
yeah,
the treasure room might be a better spot to go.
Yeah, because the Hall of Fame doesn't get you anything. Oh, she's gone again. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just move her down there.
And you can put this.
Oh.
They can't hold another coin, but you can put this underneath a character and then spend it when it's their turn.
Okay.
The standing is the dragon has 12 health, and you guys have the spirit down to 2, and the vampire's at 8.
Okay. Yeah, let's attack that vampire. Okay, so we don't have advantage anymore.
Nope.
I feel like we split the party.
So I'm going to see if I attack with the witch. Then it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, because she's still charmed, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to attack the vampire lord with the bard. So that's 2, 3 bones.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
If you want to spend some fame, you can re-roll the white ones.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend one.
Yeah, you have like 4 collectively.
So let's re-roll those white ones. 3 damage.
All right. So he goes to 5. You take this coin from him, which I will give to the witch.
Yeah.
You get another fame from that.
Okay. The Huntress.
Yeah.
So she gets +1 because she's hunting the yellow.
Yeah. Yep. And she's in the crit. So she's
So that's
rolling
3. 3
Ooh.
as well.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, come on.
So,
I'm going to spend the fame, reroll everything.
It's one fame per bone.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
If Kimmy wants to spend some of hers, you can reroll all of them.
I'm okay. I'll spend some of mine if you want.
Okay. So you got 3.
That's fine. You can have one.
2. Okay.
For controlling my board, you can borrow some.
Okay. So then I'll re-roll these 2. Still just 1.
Oh man,
It's something.
you have unlucky bones, sir.
It's a little rough. Yeah.
One is still better than nothing, but he's probably gonna heal it. So.
And we'll attack with the. Let's attack with the witch.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not partial to the vampire. I could care. I only really care about the dragon at this point. Everything else is fluff. I do like the spirit to stay alive. That would be fantastic.
So I've got to re-roll the white one because she's at disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
So I still do 1 damage to the vampire.
So he goes to 3.
And
That's still something.
let me spend one of my coins to grab this potion. Spend this coin to grab this potion. A couple haste potions.
Mm,
And
I got one more.
that's not bad.
the new one is luck. Luck lets you re-roll. So that's both against you
Ooh.
and for your attacks.
That you needed that one last time.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. The vampire's
All
just gonna attack the witch outright.
Okay.
It's for 4 damage.
Ouch. Ouch.
She's a goner.
Okay. Noted.
And I'm guessing, she'll help.
Take that. I'll take one of these. Delete this. Put that over there. Then we're gonna move the vampire 4 spaces. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up this other coin, and then we're gonna charm the bard. The bard.
Uh-oh.
And
Hey, I gotta take care of the spirit guy, and then I can help you.
then I'm gonna move 1 space away. So
Okay.
that is him. I have 1 coin to spend. I'm going to buy a strength potion with it and then say goodbye to my spirit friend. All right, so that's my turn.
Okay. So should I recruit somebody for because I was going to
And you don't need to.
attack with.
You could definitely just win with 2. And in fact, if you give me a new character, it might just be fresh meat for me to go after. So that's kind of like the balance there.
Yeah, that's true.
You can get more utility. The soldier's really good. He hits really hard.
Yeah. Because I think I can take him out right now. Well, let's say hypothetically, I hope. Who did I made the Hunters famous, right? Well, I think they're both famous.
They're both famous, yeah. And you could just attack first.
It's going to pack a better punch, I guess. Well, wait.
Later.
No. Yeah. I'm trying to think which one gives me the most bones to throw.
The Huntress you'd get an additional bone when
Okay.
fighting the orange monster.
So your leader would be 3, and then your hunters would be 2.
Yeah, let's do whoever's gonna let me roll 3. You said the leader would let me roll 3. Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. That seems like the smarter thing. Like roll more things.
Okay, so we will roll 3.
Wish you the best of luck.
Where's that dragon? Okay, because then I
2.
So that would take me out, but I'm going to use this spell, which gives it 2 health. So I'm currently going to go back to 2.
Oh, okay. Did you? Do I have any fame left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I use the fame to reroll?
Yeah, you could reroll these 2 and then probably still do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, do that.
All right.
Mr. Jim,
Cool.
if you don't mind.
Okay, so let's reroll these 2.
Yeah.
Roll them like
There
you're
you
rolling,
go.
not me.
That was enough.
I'm okay with this. You guys can choose where you want to put it.
I said we put it on
You want
the
to block
spot
the
where it
shield
heals,
or
it heals the dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably.
Nice. And then we'll get rid of this guy. That's
As
good,
I was.
heal for
No,
5.
you don't want him to be able to heal itself. Never mind.
That's good.
Right.
Good choice. And so you only attacked. You there's 1 attack, so you have 2 actions left.
Okay. I could then use my huntress to attack dragon, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
If you want to buy the strength
do
potion that costs 1, you could roll some extra bones there.
Oh yeah,
Let's do
strength
that.
potion.
I got those coins. Let's spend them on something.
All right, so you're rolling 2.
Oh, where'd that strength potion
I think so.
go?
I put it in the trash.
Oh,
He put it in the trash because you just move it over to just put it in the
right.
trash.
That's right. Okay, so then that is rolling 2.
Yep.
There you go.
Sorry, wrong button.
3. All right. So I take.
I was like,
because I have the shield. And
yeah, because you still have the shield. Yeah.
You get this 1 coin from me. And another fame. And you still have 1 more action. And at this point, if you want to recruit a soldier, you could recruit the soldier, bring it into play, and get it all the way up to the dragon and attack for free. I think you could still manage that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I don't want to railroad you. That's
what I was like, okay, now seems like the right time to recruit somebody. I forgot that I would also be able to attack with him though. So that was.
And then you have to use 2 coins to.
I mean, it helps when the
up.
designer of the game is here kind of helping you, but yeah, that's fine. It helps when you have the designer here helping you make decisions. However, I do think that you've still built this in a way that isn't terribly hard to pick up on our first playthrough, including me having some internet issues and not hearing everything all the time. So I do think it's a fairly intuitive game to pick up.
Okay, so 3 bones.
I want to roll the bones in real life.
3.
3.
Right, so
I'll take 3.
I'll take 2 more. Maybe another fame. Let's see. So at the end of your turn, your soldier's going to get a shield. Then
Yay!
You killed the spirit, so we don't have to activate that monster. We'll jump right to the dragon.
Oh yeah.
The dragon's going to move. I'm going to be a little cheeky right now, so I apologize.
That's fair.
I'm going to move here.
You're allowed to be.
I'm going to. Wait. Where? Oh, you spent them all. Hold on. So what's my speed? I need to make sure I do this in the right order. His speed is a 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Pick up this coin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend it to buy this range potion here.
Uh-oh.
Increase its range by 1. And then I'm going to use its ability, which is to deal 2 damage to every character within range, which is everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Now that my range
Uh-oh.
is gone. So that will bring...
And then, but then my people have a shield each time, right?
You take 1 from each.
But both mine are dead.
I think
unless you have
both of yours are dead. Jim, I would
Unless
like
you
to
have-
point out that only one of my characters has died.
Let's see. You do. Kimmy does have a shield potion in there she can use. That would bring you to 1. But I am just going to attack it probably with.
I suppose.
Or
Yeah.
I could attack.
You think we should keep the shield?
Yeah, let's keep the shield.
Let's not do that.
Alrighty. So we'll take out this guy. And I know it seems like I'm picking on you. I'm not, I swear. Oh, I didn't kill I was going to kill the huntress.
Oh, no. They were both at 2 hit points.
Oh, I did all the -2 for you.
Oh.
So this is where we ended. We ended up with, she was at 2 and now she's dead.
Okay.
And he's still at 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was at 2.
Nah, he was all good.
Oh, okay. All right,
and then I'm going to use his attack, and I'm going to attack the Commander Grace with 3 bones plus an additional using this strength potion.
Uh-oh.
It's 3 damage, which would kill it. You have a shield, so it's mine. So it's killing it exactly at the current moment.
Yep.
If you want, you have that luck potion that could save it.
It's up to you. I'm willing to share if you want to save it, but it's up to you, Jim.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use that luck potion.
And I'll let you re-roll the bones because I don't want to be responsible for your character's death.
Okay, so that's 2.
I always say that to people. I'm like, you roll it, not me.
So I'll re-roll these 2.
I think that's fair.
Exactly the same.
You still have that shield potion, Kimmy, if you want the shield stack, so that could save it also.
Is that what you want to do? You want me to save?
Yeah.
Do you want to be saved, Jim?
No, this is your character. This is your character.
Your commander.
Oh, my bad. Yes, please save me.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Shield.
She gives everybody shields.
So she goes to 1.
My bad. It cut out just enough that I missed that this was me being attacked.
So you have 2 shields until the end of your next turn.
We will refresh everything.
Uh-oh.
I will add a new monster to the orange slot, and it will be your turn to move the spirits around. I do think this is the last round, so I would probably focus fire on the dragon if possible. Give it everything you got.
Yeah.
I just have to kill 2 people, and there's a character at 1, 2, and 3 health.
All right, so I'm going to grab the druid.
And I'm going to move my spirit after you guys move yours.
Okay.
So you get free movement.
And I'm already... Oh, I can't stay there to get more bones.
Jim, do you want to go into... no, you can go into the crypt if
you can. Yeah, so I'll go into the crypt.
Okay.
So
at least one of us is getting...
I'll grab a spell. See if it helps.
I'm going to go into the crypt also.
Uh-oh. Listen, there's no... I don't want to share.
Cool.
The monk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, might as well. So I'm going to recruit the monk as well.
Yeah. The monk is a heavy hitter if you can just make it famous real quick.
I do have 2 fame. Okay, so he can make 2 attacks. So
I feel like I have a lot of fame
Yeah, you have 4.
that I probably should use.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so I'll make the monk famous. So he moves 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. He's got range of 2. Okay. So that was all free actions.
Yep, that's all free.
So first thing we're going to do. Bard is going to attack.
What's the dragon's range right now?
It's 2, and it's not flying, so you can attack it.
It's 2. Okay.
So Bard is going to attack.
Second.
Yep.
And it does 1 damage.
Now this is the Bard, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I'll take the 1.
Doesn't he still have a shield?
Yep. Never mind. You do get that coin from me though. I'll give it to the soldier because the soldier can hold on to it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I'll give you that fame.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Jim, I have fame if we need to re-roll.
Oh, your Bard is charmed, so you'd roll with disadvantage. You already rolled as poorly.
I already rolled as low as I could, so.
So it's all good.
Okay.
The monk will attack.
That's cool.
Okay.
So that is one bone. 2 damage. So he dealt more than 1.
Yep. So
he rolls again.
To attack again.
Oh, that's cool.
Because he's got his fists.
2 more damage.
I like that.
And
it's like Fist of Fury.
You'll get 2 fame for that, 1 for each attack.
Yeah. And then the druid.
Yeah, you'll have to stop beating up on me. I'm at 6 health now.
Druid is going to he's going to attack with 2 bones.
I'm officially done helping you guys.
I'm going to spend a fame.
That's fair.
To re-roll. Yeah, still just 2.
Okay, so I go to 5.
That's 1, right? Uh-oh.
Give you another fame.
Yeah.
I think this might come down to the wire.
That was 3 actions, right?
That was my 3 actions.
Alrighty.
Oops.
So,
okay.
Unless Kimmy wants to buy you anything or do anything for your characters with your stuff, the vampire's gonna go.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to. I mean, there's the shield potion, but
this one's good. This one's good.
The luck potion.
Hey, draft
as well.
Jim if you have to.
Yeah, let's do shield.
Cool. And there's a health one just popped up. But that one costs.
No.
If you want, though, your leader is actually sitting on 2 gold coins right now, so you can just swap those out for the silvers you have.
That's true.
And now you have 4 to spend.
Yeah.
You want that healing potion?
Yes, please.
All right. You want it, or do you want me to have it?
And I feel like I need to use it on.
You're gonna get it because it's your turn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hold on. What's the vampire's movement? 4.
Kill the dragon. Kill the dragon.
I'm going to use the spell.
Okay. What's that?
You're gonna what?
The
come on.
telekinetic shove. So force any one character to move up to its movement speed.
Bruh.
2, 3,
Oh.
4.
Here, go. Just stand over there in the corner for a minute.
Yeah.
Figure out what you've done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Blair Witch you.
Kind of forcing my hand down to kill the bard.
Shoot.
Oh, we gotta flip
Alright.
these over since we paid for that health potion.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's gonna use
That might not. Oh well.
his speed is. I'm gonna use his movement to go to here. I'm gonna charm you just to get an extra fame. Just to get an extra fame. I think I'm gonna take you out, so I don't think I need this. But
That's fair.
and then I'm gonna attack you for 5 because I'm in the crypt.
Oh, jeez.
Oh
that's
man.
5 damage to him.
I don't think I can save your bard, Jim.
No, the healing potion isn't gonna do anything either.
Even with the fame, if I make him reroll.
So you guys are 1 death away from
Uh-oh.
losing. I'm also going to take these 2 from him and put them over here. Take 1 fame for the attack, and then I'm also going to make him famous because he killed a character. So that is his turn. I'm also going to buy that luck potion with my 2 fortune, just so I can have some defense. As far as the dragon's concerned,
That's
I'm
fair.
going to spend 2 fame to make the dragon famous. And that is so that I can protect it with spending the rest of my fame to force you to reroll. I think we're good. So I would say you take him out now or
Okay.
you're done.
Yep. It's gonna be straight up.
Yep.
You got a lot of
Yep.
fame. You got 8
Yep,
fame
yep.
to my 4. So it's probably doable.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see, range of 1.
What are we thinking?
Range of 3, range of 1. So,
So they should all be within range. Or maybe one has to move. Oh,
your
was that the
leader
hunters
has
back
to
there? That's the
move.
hunters back there.
Yeah, your leader has to move, but we can spend a fortune to get to shift her up, and not spend an action moving her.
Yeah.
I think
Okay, let's
if
do
you
that.
did everything correctly, you can roll 12 bones this turn. I'm not going to tell you how to get there.
That's a lot of pressure, Brian.
No pressure. I want you guys to win, obviously, but
Disarm them.
Call your shot.
Because if I spend, that wouldn't count. Like the fame wouldn't. Would that add a bone to the huntress since the dragon hunts us? Or does it have to be the color?
that's a good question that no one's ever asked before. Technically, the dragon can hunt your party. So if you want to roll an extra, I'll let you, and I'll add this to my frequently asked questions section.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Hey, we're contributing.
Yeah, no.
Yay!
But your huntress
Alright.
is definitely not the strongest of your group.
Yeah, it's
Nope.
the soldier.
Yeah, it's the soldier for sure.
I'll direct you to Commander Grace's ability. I think that might be helpful.
Yeah, she can force another target character to make an attack.
I mean, it's still
Which I haven't used yet. I don't think I've used her ability at all this game.
it still takes an action though.
People like to make my vampire attack my dragon.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't like it, but it is a mechanic.
Okay, so there's the 4. There's 4.
Yeah.
And he's in the crypt, so he's +1 also.
Yeah.
So let's do that. So
Okay.
the leader.
Thanks for the help. Not help, Brian.
Well, you need to be
I don't know
within
if we would have
range.
got there.
You need to get within range
Yeah.
of him for it to work. So I think it's fair. That I said it.
Oh, that's right, within range. So she has to get.
It's one less action, actually, and the vampire has to have a +1 range to hit him. So it's very difficult to do.
So it would take 2 actions.
Yeah.
To get to the point where the third action is the vampire attacking.
Yeah. Or you could just hit me 3 times with the soldier, Grace, and the soldier again.
You just hit. Yeah.
Soldier, Grace, and Huntress. Yeah.
I can say because the soldier couldn't hit you twice, right? Or no?
Yeah.
I could use her boisterous command to have the soldier hit you twice.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think that's the move, Jim. Grace, then you'll use Grace's boisterous command to make the hunter attack twice. You do Grace Hunter, then Grace's boisterous attack for the hunter.
You mean the soldier?
Yeah, sorry, soldier. Sorry. It'd help if I'd say the right words. Because that's going to get you the most bones.
Yeah, let me see here. So
don't metagame me.
Well, I was going to use the Huntress's ability to give either the commander or the soldier advantage on their next attack. Because I think that would likely be more helpful than her 1 bone attack.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do that.
You could soldier attack twice with 4 each.
That's what I'm trying to say, Jim.
With 4 each?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right, because you're in the crypt.
Because I'm in the crypt.
Okay.
Don't alpha game me, mister. I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm just cutting in and out occasionally. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
So we'll attack with the commander, special ability, make the soldier attack, and then the soldier attacks again.
Yep. That's just the action. Yeah.
So the commander will attack first. That should be 4.
That's technically 4 damage.
Okay.
So I will take 3 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I have a shield. Yeah, so the shield brings me to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
that's totally fine, and you get 1 fame for that.
Boisterous command.
Do you want to spend a fame? Well, no. I don't know if we want to reroll.
No,
anything.
not yet.
Okay.
Boisterous command to make the soldier attack.
Okay.
That is also at 4.
Now is where I start fighting back. Okay. So 4 damage would kill it, and I'm going to make you reroll 2 of them with my luck potion.
Okay. I'm going to guess 2 of the white ones.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Come on.
Okay, and then I'll spend 2 fame to make you reroll the white ones.
Okay, say I don't reroll the.
Yeah, that looks better.
Now, can I use fame to reroll the? Or...
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I'll wait till you keep doing what you're doing. I'm just clarifying.
Reroll that white one more time. I want this to be a 1. Okay, I'm now satisfied.
Okay. So now.
All right. Now.
We got 5 fame tokens.
Yep.
Or you've got 5. I've got 4.
It's not looking good.
So I'll just cash in all 4 of mine.
Okay.
And reroll everything.
Okay.
All right, my fingers are crossed here.
Don't roll like garbage. Okay. Not that you can help it because it's on a computer, but you know.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
All right.
Why don't you reroll that white one again?
That's your last one, right?
Okay, perfect. Yep.
Okay.
We'll keep it there, right?
All right.
And
so I need to spend 5, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
This is
spend
it. So
4. Yeah, I was gonna say this is all for all or nothing. Like this is
right.
Because if not, I could use my potion to maybe save my commander, but I don't think it'll be enough.
Yeah, that's enough. No, I have a shield, so that brings me to 1.
Do we have one? Oh, we don't have one more.
And you got one more fame token.
Do it. Reroll
Yeah,
a white
let's
one.
see.
There it is.
There you got me. Nice.
I was like, that was either gonna. I was gonna say it was gonna come down to all or nothing.
Yeah, down to the wire there.
Yep.
They usually end like that, which is fun.
Which is cool. Like, I mean, I think what was nice about this is sometimes when you're doing a co-op type thing, you want it to be challenging, but sometimes it feels so challenging that you don't have a chance. And I don't know that I ever felt like we were. Now, granted, I know that you kind of adjusted things a little bit when we started, but I felt like we were in it for a lot of it, and that was just with learning. So I feel like, hey, once I better understand how to chain things,
Right.
and I have more friends, but of course, then you have more monsters. But
That's right. That's pretty much.
I like the scalability too, though. Like I really like that scalability.
It's fun when people show up or leave because you just either add or subtract a monster if they join mid-session, or
That's nice.
No matter what, someone can just join right in or leave if they have to go. It was designed for when you couldn't get the whole D&D crew together, and inevitably someone was absent. You play this instead. Yeah,
totally.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything like this on my shelf.
Cool. I mean, we love to hear.
Which is cool. Thanks for joining. Thanks for teaching it. We're gonna help spread the word as best that we can. So if you're catching this, you still got a few more days on the Kickstarter. Today is the 15th. Kickstarter runs through. Remind me again, Brian.
Next Friday.
Okay, so you still got some time.
Yep.
But hurry.
We got 3 during this call, so that was pretty cool.
Cool.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think you have a great price point. From what I can tell from your Kickstarter, the components look really cool. I really like the dials for the health. I think that's really clever. Is there anywhere else, like if anybody has any, where can they reach out to you, or where else can they follow to learn more?
Yeah, probably the Kickstarter is probably the easiest place to learn more about the game. I have numerous. You Google us on YouTube. You can watch a few more playthroughs if you really want to get in depth, or you can just email us at emreliefgames.com or at gmail.com.
Awesome.
Yep.
Nice.
Kickstarter's going for about another week, so really hoping to get that last surge in the last couple days, because I think that one of the reasons that I didn't take off nearly is usually you get pretty good conversion from pre-followers to after the people that convert. We only had 5% end up converting, so we're hoping 25% to get to the average. So we're really hoping that reminder email that gets sent out in the last couple days brings people back to circle back on it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it's a really unique game. I love just how I can scale it up or down with player count. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because we are often a 2-player household like that, or 3, you know what I mean? But we have times that we have 6 or 7 people, 5 or 6, we have a bigger group together. So this is nice to have a game that fits a lot of those scenarios. And this was really fun. This was really fun. And like I mentioned, even with just the brief tease that you gave us, and sometimes specifically for me, learning something on TTS is a little bit harder sometimes because it's not right in front of my face. But it was still enough that it was intuitive on how to play. So that speaks really well with your design.
Yeah, 3 actions, pass. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, that's perfect.
We ended up going over the co-op stuff, but the only difference really is in co-op, you have a 6-sided dice that you roll for the monsters, and if it rolls a 1, it goes after the leader. If it rolls a 2, it goes after the middle person on a person's team, and a 3. So 1, 2, 3 left to right, and that's really the only difference. Is it's 1 dice roll for the monster's target.
Okay.
Nice.
And what about like player versus player? How's that different?
So if you wanted to do like full PvP, you could either have, like, if it was just you two and you wanted to play against each other, you could just do one person and the monster. You could do both against the AI. you could play PvP, and the way that works is you either remove the monsters from the game and you play party versus party until one of the leaders dies, or you can play as that same setup, but the monsters are your leaders. So it's kind of like a little kaiju battle.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
To go after each other. And that also scales up to 6 if you wanted to do
Nice.
4.
Okay. That's cool.
Sure.
I bet. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Well, nice. Brian, thank you so much for joining us. It was nice to meet you finally and get to check this game out. And so we wish you all the best on the campaign. Like I said, we'll help spread the word too as best we can.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And you guys were a great audience, so thank you for having me.
No, thanks for your patience with the technical difficulties. We're going to have to get those worked out for next time. But, well, everybody have a good night. Thanks for joining us for Tabletop Tuesday. And we'll be back again next week. Parker is coming back with a different game and some friends this time. So we'll be streaming again next Tuesday.
Thanks.
Everybody have a good night.